I was working as vice president of marketing at a bank here in town, at a community bank, and in September of 2009, guys walked in the bank and they wanted to talk to the CEO or the bank president or marketing person, and I drew the short straw. And so Mark and Ryan and I, we sat down. Dunn Brothers is right there, and we sat at Dunn Brothers and we talked for at least 2 hours. I know that's hard to believe, knowing Mark and Ryan and their gift of conversation, but I was just so excited for them and their passion for bringing a collegiate baseball team here. And because I worked in marketing and I knew the community so well, I had worked at the chamber for years and years, and it just lent itself well to conversation about businesses that might be involved or people that might be involved in hosting players. I caught their vision right away. And when you meet Mark and Ryan, you do catch their vision because they're so energetic. They're so excited about what they believe in, and they're passionate. And the best part is they're guerrilla marketing people. And and what that means is, they'll do anything they say they're going to, they wouldn't ask anybody to do something they wouldn't do themselves. And so I got so excited about that and for them and for the Willmar Lakes area, because it's a win for us. And when I met with them, I said that I'd help them with some marketing things, and little did I think I would host a player or become the host family coordinator until my husband met them that Christmas, and he said, "Hey, we'll host a player to Mark and Ryan." And I'm like, "What the heck?" I said, "We've hosted things before, and you weren't thrilled with that." He said, "They were musicians. These guys are athletes." So he was on board, my husband was, because he thought that would be cool to have an athlete. I'm like, "Sure, I'm in for hosting a player." And so that year I worked with Mark and Ryan in my role of being a host family, and I just helped them find other host families. That's the beautiful thing, is learning about these players, be it an infielder, an outfielder, a catcher. I've never had a pitcher, but I've had 2 catchers. And just to see the world according to being a baseball player and to live vicariously through them. The best part for me, one of the best parts, is seeing the experience through their eyes, but also their families. I love meeting their families and giving them a feeling of they felt safe because they knew who I was, so their son was okay. So making sure that the family knew we were taking care of their son. I remember somebody did they looked at the sign-up slips and they said half of the people are from out of the 56201 zip code. And I'm like, that is so cool that people from outside of the Willmar area are coming here to enjoy a night with their family and their friends. And they've also given us a common denominator on who to cheer for. Like for Willmar, and being in the state of Minnesota, you cheer for the Vikings, you cheer for the Gophers, you cheer for the Twins. But here you cheer for the Willmar Stingers. And I remember going to Walgreens with one of my players, Rob Elliott, and we were he was getting like Benadryl or some medication, and I was with him and showing him where to go, and he was asked for his autograph at the checkout line at Walgreens. And it's just neat to have, kind of these ordinary players be celebrities in our own town. For me, it's the people on the inside and on the outside. I love going to Stingers ball game and seeing all the people who work, the interns and the staff and all of you, and helping you make your day better, but also the people who are there to get away and seeing people you haven't seen in maybe a year or maybe 2 months. Me also, it's the generations. My husband's parents live in town, and they're season ticket holders. They wouldn't miss a game. If a game goes to 12:05, they're there longer than we are. So his parents go to every game. We're usually at every game. My daughter and her husband try to go to every game, and their children. So every night, 35 nights of the year, we probably have 4 generations going to the Stingers ballpark. Where can you go 4 generations, 35 nights in the summer? You can't go to a movie.